What's up, everyone? It's your girl Melanated. Okay, episode 4 of Chasing Love. Yeah, I tapped in. I think, yeah, I watched it. And I'll just say the mayonnaise scene took a nigga out. I don't know why the mayonnaise scene was necessary. Like, nigga, because if she had licked that shit off her body, I would have been disgusted. 100%. Now, now with Chasing Love being aired on Netflix, I think it's a great plug-in for change in their network. I mean, like I said, shit, that's more visibility. Some other networks don't have a Netflix plug, and if they do, their show would even probably get more notoriety. Um, no, more notoriety if they could, but some companies are not willing to work with the American companies. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? That they want to just make it, with that other app. It's like that green app that they have. They want to stay connected with them and say fuck Netflix. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everyone is gonna infiltrate the Thai infrastructure. Everyone's gonna attack the infrastructure different to be able to attract an audience for their collective type shit. Now, obviously, Chasing Love episode 4. I mean, this is post. There's explanations needs to be had why the project didn't go through. And her honest answer was, I really don't remember, my guy. I really don't remember. I just assumed it was because it was playing got into her head. That's pretty much it. Because, like, a nigga was feeling like caught up. A nigga was in their feelings. That's what I said. Nigga was in their feelings. That's what happened with Song, right? I remember what she said. She said it's because oh boy, I don't even know knucklehead oh boy, he told her to drop out. And so, since he was threatening playing once again, she was like, I was protecting my girl. That was her rhetoric. That was her excuse. And I mean, it wasn't a good enough excuse. But then again, like I said, playing overheard, so that's why she was like, "Hey, yo, I'm glad that she pretty much overheard why they were fighting in the first place." Again, same thing with the when they pretended to kiss her and old girl. She's in the right time to find out. Oh, this is just like a little setup. So with that being said, um, with that being said, we move on from that scene. But now. What's it? I don't know. Her best friend that did the interview for a song at the. She tells her she gives her the bright idea to have have a friends with benefits type situation with Song. So she convinces her after she was sexting her. So playing uh uh was sexting a Song to get her attention. It worked too. She got the plug in, so they end up start hooking up on Friday nights. That was the new agreement. Remember? And so another thing, the grandmas pull up and meet each other, right? Briefly. We find out Song's grandma is of royalty and some descent, so she's up there. She's just low key in the cut. She hasn't just been out. She hasn't been outside, like Plain's grandma has been. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's cool. But like we regardless of the fact whether Song was like up there or not. I mean they go together regardless. um, but the grandma was laughing. Song's grandma was laughing at Plain's grandma talking about, "Bam, you stuck in old and outdated thought forms." She's like, you need to get hip. Stop using your child as a business tool. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, that's what's fucked up. These white Europeans, cave niggas, they have taught the world that your children are pawns to the bigger scheme of your life, which is fucked up. And actually, we're spirits and bodies. Like y'all, a lot of niggas are. I mean, maybe that's just me because I don't have parents that a nigga could ever look up to. The fuck, I would never want to be like a nigga that birthed me. Period. Point blank. Some niggas could say otherwise, but me as a spirit in the body, nah, nigga, real shit. But hey, not everybody has it like that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, we all out here in the world. Okay, so back to Chasing Love. Grandma was pretty much cooking, grandma playing, and she was just like, "Hey, yo, look, nigga, you old and outdated. I'm dipping out." And then what else happened, y'all? All right, so so there's some things, there's some controversy I seen in the Reddit chats of the drunk I'm sorry, smug, it's not the smugging, it's the drunkenness of them hooking up. Like a lot, we've had a lot of these scenes of the drunk to hook up trope. And first of all, we had it in this episode too with I'm liking all the ships. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. They're all and plus I'm watching their fan meets, which are super like, and you just see what archetypes are, just look. I read energy, so it's just very interesting to see. We got 6 different ladies to understand them on the screen, and then also off the screen when they're hosting these little fan meets that they're doing wherever they at. I've already watched 2 of them. All right, so it's really nice to just see and understand the energy that they're giving, right? But here we have obviously Ploy and her girl, right? So Ploy is obviously the doctor's friend, not doctor, P Song's friend, right? Well, they're both Pre Song's friends. They're funny, and so okay, so I don't know, she's having a photo shoot, and all of a sudden that guy that was like, trying to, pretty much rape her in the first, I was like the first or second episode, nigga, he was there stalking pretty much, and then she tried to call her girl, she couldn't get through to her. I was like, damn, nigga, like you ain't even got your phone on you, nigga. I was like, you told her to call you, and then the moment she need to call you, nigga, you ain't even got your phone, nigga, you gotta make up. So come to find out, she ends up getting calling some other girl to at the club, because she calls Song first. She like, hey, let's go to the club once again. But Song, on that she got a date with P Song with playing, right. She can't hook up with her girl right now. So she solo dolo, of course. I was like, is it I, I just gotta call her Ploy's girl or Jean, the actress that plays in this show. She calls another girl. I don't know what they do. Well, they don't do nothing. We just know that they drank. They almost did something, but she was having flashbacks of Floyd. So I was like, damn. And so then y'all were mad that she was like, what's up with the drunk driving home? Like, we don't know how much she drank. You know what I'm saying? We all thought Playing was drunk too when she was tipping back those water cups type shit. Anyways, we don't know how drunk she was, y'all. She could have been like, not drunk enough. She wasn't drunk enough to, she didn't crash. All right, thank goodness. But I understand the concern, right? So Ploy ends up pulling up, saving her once again. So they end up getting freaky. Now the conversation between them was diabolical. Well, she said, "You ain't gonna say no," and she was like, "Nigga," she's speechless. So she was just like, "Yeah, you right, gang. Listen." And it is what it is. It's very interesting to see what type of rhetoric they're going to convince us or give us to say like, okay, are you down with that? But some of y'all are not down with that. I was like, there are certain things in the scenes. I know I only got 2 more minutes. To talk about it. Episode 4. There's so many good things. I mean, I enjoyed it. Besides the mayonnaise scene, that was crazy. And even their scene in the bathroom. There are moments where they should actually kiss, but they end up breaking into conversation, or they end up talking again. I'm just like, damn. If y'all would just have kissed at that moment, that would have been a perfect time. But hey, I'm not a director type shit ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm definitely feeling all their energy. And here's the thing about the fact that these two are like from like the same school. Just one's older, and obviously she's an Aquarius and she's a Capricorn. So in the zodiac wheel, obviously energetically, they're gonna bounce off energy from each other, which is always a great combination if they're willing to work together. But naturally, by default, subconsciously, they will utilize each other's energy just because in the zodiac wheel, that's just how it is. And they are the lead, obviously, but our side couples are super sweet as well. I'm enjoying. Oh, fuck. Definitely enjoying the side couples as well. But they say, I mean, listen. Anyways, there's a lot of shows on the streets, and I think that's just going to be the norm. And so, I'm just grateful that I'm really liking Chasing Love to actually talk about it. and give more insight and understanding on what we're really getting with this. And this obviously is from Change Network with the Look Me Sonia gang, and they are pretty. They set a standard, and I'm really loving what I'm giving. Chasing love, deuces.